Trying to kill the zombies.
Alright, Jay, turn around and take a screenshot, all of us. Hurry, run! Hello. I'm just doing chit chat tonight. It's a no game, but you get to watch me drink a beer if you look right there. Just chugging that beer. You can wait all night long. I ain't gonna load a game, and unless I get real bored. As if no one chit chats back, I might play solitaire and make you watch. Dude, you need to get Among Us games. I do. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing that for community game night. Doing Among Us as the community game night. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just because, it's a community game, and opening up the Discord so you can chit chat while we play, or not. I mean, you don't have to chit chat at all. I kind of wanted to go over some new ideas for a podcast I had and see what y'all thought. Because I got 2 days that I need to fill in tonight, and Saturdays I usually don't stream anything because I don't know what to stream. Is it cross-platform and mobile? I think it's cross-platform. Don't quote me on it because I haven't actually got to play it yet. I bought it, downloaded it, and it sat in my Steam library. So I'm thinking about probably playing it sometime this week with the Blue Skirt Boys. And I'll stream, so if I'm up, I'll post a code link to the room, so we'll see if it works. Who knows, maybe tonight, if it's super slow, I'll launch up a game, who knows, just for the giggles. Ooh, I did it all for the giggles. But I have a new podcast announcement. I'm still working out details, but I wanted to get everyone's opinion on the stream to see what y'all think. Yeah, I know I'm going mobile when I'm going live. Okay, I will. I will post the logo. I worked on the logo today to kind of get us up and talking about it. Boom. It's called the Dinks with Kinks Fetish Podcast. Since there hasn't been any purgatory, we haven't really been doing any sexy good times, and I was like, it would be fun. I think it'd be funny and informative. The kind of idea I had to do with it was to go. We pick a random fetish, at random. Just go to a fetish list. Let the computer pick it. Do the pick, and then we'll go into it in great detail, break it out, what it's all about, what it relates to, just general information about fetishes. So who knows, you watch it, you might find out you're into something, or you might go, oh no, I could never do that. And it's me and one of the Blue Skirt Boys, Shepherd, and we're thinking about doing it every Saturday at 9, kind of a late Saturday night panel, and we would normally start Purgatory, about 30-minute long podcast about all the crazy fetishes that are out there, and so and of course, I've already talked to some people about doing special guests and stuff like that, because it'd be fun to have actual porn stars come on while we do it. So you need to have the fetish done to you. Okay, no, see, I don't think that will fly on Twitter. This will probably be a Twitter only, and that's the old logo. Hold on, let me bring up the new logo with the new font. I just finished it, but I hadn't rendered it. So, JFrame as file. We want it JPEG. Save, replace. Alright, let me bring up the new one. And this would be something we definitely could not do on Facebook. Facebook would ban us pretty quickly for doing that. That, not to mention, I have a lot of work friends on my Facebook. So what we're going to do is probably make that like a YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter only. So if you don't follow me on Twitch or YouTube or Twitter, you best start doing it. Yeah, I mean, it will absolutely be like, we'll probably try some of the other ones and we'll have pictures, good pictures, censored pictures because, things. And yeah, we may try various ones, and some of the tamer ones that we can get away with. We'll try and see if it tickles our fancy. But it's going to be good because, like I said, I used to host or, you know, do promotions and always attend the Purgatory events. And Partial Nudity I used to host. And Shepard is probably one of the best professional floggers I know in the history of flogging. Splashing, yeah, Anna, we will definitely do splashing. You want to be on that episode? And you can demonstrate what it is? Arugula, you can be on that episode and give us live demonstration what it is and explain it to us. But I'm actually going to do thorough research on whatever fetish we pick and like go into great detail. So yeah, if you guys have ideas for fetishes we should tackle, I don't care how weird they are, as long as they're not like, we're not going to do anything bestiality. We are not going to do anything that involves any type of non-consent or hate crime rate. Pretty much anything. Yeah, Anna, you're gonna be on the splashing episode. It's safe for work. That episode is safe for work because I know what splashing is, and you absolutely could do that on camera. You guys, just let us know if you think Arugs from the podcast should come and do the splashing episode with us and demonstrate what it is. See? Whoever likes it. But yeah, it'll definitely not be on Facebook. This will not be a Facebook stream, so I highly suggest going to our YouTube channel, our Twitch channel. You can actually, if you look at the link down there, join our Discord community and watch it on Discord. We have a Discord community. And those are always fun. Oh, wait. Let's see. My browser. Bottom element flip. Needs to be over everything. Except for the countdown. So, not that over. Maybe not over that. I mean, those are just some of the, one of the ideas I had. Also, would love to do a back in the day podcast where we talk about retro gaming, the 90s, where that's all we talk about. Just growing up in the 90s is for old people. We won't have a young audience, but that's cool because we shouldn't have them children about. Parental advisory for a reason. And stuff like that, so I like it, and like I said, give us your opinions if you have ideas of stuff you want us to stream. I'm all about it. I love doing weird shit on camera. It's kind of my thing. I would start an OnlyFans, but I feel like I would actually lose money through lawsuits if I started an OnlyFans. So I'll stick to just normal streaming. But yeah, join our Discord to get all the information. But follow us on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Follow all the other people we stream with on Twitch. It's good. It's a good time. I like Twitch. You get that non-existent like chat history, so you can say what the fuck you want, and it goes away. There's no evidence of it. All kinds of cool stuff. Because I gotta film Mondays and Saturdays. I gotta get stuff going on. Everybody goes to bed in my house pretty early. I'm not a sleeper. I don't sleep. I stay up all night our Wednesday night podcast is lit. Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to choose in on Wednesdays at 8:30 for the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs geeky podcast. It's the best geeky podcast with the word weebs in it, and dweebs, and interweebs. In fact, I want to say it's the number one podcast with the word interweebs in the title. And arugula gets nude on it. Naked all the time. Just, we try to tell her, we're like, no, it's not necessary. Just put your clothes back on. Just get on out of here with your nudity. And she's like, it's in my contract. I'm doing nude. And I'm going to be nude this entire podcast. And then we said, we don't have contracts. We're just people on Discord. She didn't listen. So, every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m., Nude Arugula and Awesome Podcast. And it's good fun. Actually, the bring the girls in. I mean, the girls bring the boys to the yard. Yes, they do. Got to read that fine print. You do. You got to read the fine print. Get in there. There was no fine print. She just insisted. Actually, I'm giving her crap, but she's coming up with the next podcast theme. We're doing mixtape, the game mixtape, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think me and her are the only people who know that right now, and that's pretty fun. So that's going to be a good time had by all. Yeah. So yeah, I got to find something to do with my time on the Mondays and the Sundays. Idle hands or devil's plaything. Go ahead and take that down. I'm excited so excited. But yeah, Mondays and Saturdays, and hopefully Saturdays will be that new podcast, because I've been dying to do a fetish theme podcast. I'll bring my 90s A game. I have the best 90s game ever. In fact, I'm about to, and this probably isn't 90s. This is probably a little after. I couldn't tell you the exact dates. But I'm re-downloading, or I'm getting the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, the remastered Bring Your 80s game. I got some 80s game too. I mean, I wasn't puberty yet, but it's close enough. Get a little pubes going, little chin beard, little hair on the chesty chest. No testicle hair yet. I'm still waiting on that. Probably too much information. All right, cool beans. Anyway, and yeah, just kind of seeing what it's all about. And trying to make great content that people will enjoy. I don't care if only 3 people watch it. If 3 people enjoy it, I'm happy. I've always said that I'll do the same show for 1 person as I'll do for 1,000. I mean, it's all crap in the end. It's poop, literal doo-doo water. I miss Miko. I haven't seen Miko in, I'm gonna say 2 games. Because I wasn't on Thursday. I miss my Meeks. I do love podcasting. Podcasting has been a lot of fun. I want to do more podcasting. I want to do like audio podcasts and stuff like that. I think that has been a lot of fun doing that one podcast. That's why I want to do the Dinks with Kinks podcast. I think that's going to both be hilarious and informative and a little bit sexy. I'm talking my snowman voice. Why can't I think of that dude's name? Shuck it, Trebek. Sean Connery. I talked like Sean Connery the entire time. I'm a snowman. Yes, Arugs, we should do a podcast. You just tell me what day and what you want to do about. I'll be all about that podcast. Me and Arugs do. We should do the history of old video games. We should talk about the release of the game, what it was like. Our nerd parents. So I'm going to do my hair a little crazy for the stream because it's Monday. My hair's supposed to be pink. Pink did win the stream. I just haven't had a chance to dye it because if you noticed, I missed Thursday and Friday stream last week because I had the bad poops. It was just like literal doo-doo water was just coming out of me just all the time, nonstop. So much poop. Just all the poop. If you could imagine all the poop, it was coming out of me. Like the world supply of doo-doo. You look young in that picture. I think that picture was last winter. It was taken by Doug Burnley. He's a very super talented photographer. At a little Bev, I'm gonna say a bar. Yeah, it's a small little bar in Gastonia. He just walked up and said, "Can I take a picture?" And I was like, "Yes, I have a beard." And then continued drinking my beer, and it was nice. COVID aged me a whole lot. Like not having it, but just dealing with 2020 has aged the shit out of me. I've probably aged 5 years in the past 3 months. Oh, just that. But yeah, Arugs, we have to do a podcast, just me and you, and we have to like make it neato and fun. And this is my new streaming background. I had to make it all fancy and colorful. So when I was rewatching my streams, I had something to look at, and I could not focus on my own voice because I hate my voice. And that's no fun. But I like to edit clips and stuff like that, and little hot links of funny shit my jerkwad friends do during our streams. It's always fun. It's good. I still have my 20s flapper get up from the last podcast. All right, confirmed. Saturday at 9 p.m. will be the Dinks with the Kinks. I think we're gonna shoot for. We need a DJ. We need a DJ names for Wednesday. We do need DJ names. I'm gonna be Don Master Flex Darrow. Now let me think on that. Let me come back to it. But I'm excited to announce the new podcast. It just got confirmed. Only on twitch.tv/thedondarrow, possibly on YouTube and on Twitter, at least the first episode. I think it might be one of those podcasts that stays, kind of just lives on Twitch. Because I'm trying to create, I'm trying to build the Twitch presence. Get some affiliates so I can give away free crap. That would be cool, and have, all kinds of fun stuff. So, fix my hair. Oh, God, I'd make a gorgeous lady. Oh, I would. It'd be so sexy. Anyway, sorry, I'm not usually looking at my face cam. So yeah, I think eventually, the Dinks with the Kinks, can't even say my own fucking podcast name. Dinks with Kinks will live on Twitch in the long run. I'm texting. I'm in a production meeting as we speak. The promo. Coolio. So this is, chit chat with promotion of our new podcast. That's going to be naughty. It will still be rated R. I'm not going to whip out my ding dong. I might whip out a boob. We don't know. Boobs, kind of fly with this stuff. Just showing the goodies. But it's okay because it's not against the law in the state. But yeah, it will, and all the pictures we send, because we're gonna list important, things. I have to. Ooh! I get to pick my first fetish that I'm going to go for. I'm gonna make it a good one. I mean, it's going to be random. I am literally going to pull up FetLife and go to the fetish page and just hit random fetish. Like, there's a button, random fetish, and it's just going to pop one up, and I'm going to be like, that's what we're doing. So it might be gummy bears in the butt. We don't know. I'll try to keep them, at least when we start, trying to keep them generalized to a subgenre. Like, if we something like bondage, but not like gag bondage. Well, maybe gag bondage work. I don't know. It's up in the air. You know how it is. Pilot episodes of everything is a little weird. So tune in Saturday at 9 p.m. for Dinks with Kinks with Dondera, with myself and Shepard. And, of course, Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. with the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs. You should talk about vanilla. A whole episode of people who are anti-anything but missionary. Miko, I miss you! I miss you so much, Demeeks. I was just talking about how much I missed you. Yeah, do a whole episode of vanilla. We don't like nothing. Vanilla ice cream. Well, on that episode, we'll do vanilla ice cream. We'll have a vanilla latte. We'll play Vanilla Ice. We'll do everything vanilla for the vanilla episode, and I won't tell you what it's called either. Like, it'll just be, I'll label it like surprise episode. So, well, then I guess you would know. I'll figure it out. Call it the wet blanket episode. Because I bet you wet blanket's a fetish. I bet you there's a fetish for people who like blankets that are wet. Shit. Hell, I could get behind that if it's warm wet. Yeah. I know ice is a fetish. Everything's a fetish. If you look hard enough, everything's a fetish. But I think probably what we're going to do with this podcast is go into what about it is a fetish, like how it turns somebody on, what they like to see with it. Because, when you're talking to somebody and you're trying to explain your fetish, you do a really bad job because you're telling them your fetish. Unless it's something simple, like I like feet, show me them feet, just feet all the time. I think, probably we'll do a foot episode where we talk about foot fetishes and why they exist and what people like about it. Miko's a fetish. Are you seriously a fetish? Are you on FetLife as a fetish? Can I look you up? Please say I can look you up. Because Miko would be my fetish. What are you into? I'm into Miko. Like, oh, so you're into her? And be like, no, just be Miko. Just turn yourself into Miko. Yeah. I like to do Miko things. Miko things. Literal doo-doo water. So, I'll probably make a FetLife page. So, instead of having our Twitter handles on there, we'll have like our FetLife handles. I don't know if we'll actually do that or not. But no, I think it's gonna be fun. On to other random shit, talking about podcasts. I would like to do like a Monday. I want to start rafting more. I want to start playing the raft more often. But I need to get my crew to have a free night to play raft. 7 days is really good right now. And Miko, you missed it last night. Our base was fucked. Like, they didn't even spit beforehand. They just rammed it in there. God, that was gross. I just used the grossest analogy for lube. But it's true. That's what they did. They applied firm pressure and whoop, it's my wifey. And just got in there, so I'm excited. And I'm excited to do more like a podcast with Shep, because Shep is a shy but very funny, very interesting guy who has lots of cool things to say if you give him the right subject, and I think this is the right subject for Shep. So it's the right subject for me. You know what? Honestly, I don't think there's anybody who's not going to enjoy that stream, even if you're not into the weird crap. You're going to want to know about it. You're going to be like, oh, I'm not into that shit, but I want to see it. Oh, I want to see it. Oh, you put what where? You rub what on what? Oh yeah, I'll see you soon on your way home. So again, it's going to be an awesome. I'm just going to put the logo back up there because I made it earlier today and I'm real proud of it. Ooh, look at it. It's a cool logo. Dinks with Kinks. I have to get used to saying that. I came up with that name today. Like I think the working title was This One Fat, and I'm like, oh, it's like murder episodes on Netflix. Yeah, you still watch them. Everyone watched Tiger King, and it was train wreck from start to finish. I don't want to do meth and suck cock, but shit, I watched the hell out of that. I love the close-up face. Ooh, I'm gonna get into that. I bet you close-up fetish. I bet you like people are all into this shit. Just doing it for you. You like it? I like it. Smells like cheese. Not everyone watched the Tiger King. Yeah, but a lot of people did. Okay, I'm not saying everybody watched it. Not everyone's gonna watch this podcast, but the people that are gonna don't have to be into it. Incidentally, though, I do want to do Meth and Tigers. Like, I'm into both. Just bring it on. I am gay for Meth and Tigers. So if you have, don't you dare do our bit live. I'm not going to do our bit. That's us. You missed the first start when I said we're just going to pick a random kink. Like, it could literally be anything. It could be shoe shopping. Shoes! It could be... I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's going to be some weird ones. And I'm going to do research. My Google history is going to be fucking weird after the next couple weeks. I want you, search all kinds of things. Maybe anime. I know anime's a fetish. All kinds of stuff. And it's not anime. Hentai. Oh, go in there. It's not weird now. Potato into butt. That's a fetish. Anal insertion. Fisting is a thing. Putting a whole fist in there. Who wants this in them? Somebody. Not me. I don't want that in there. I don't know where it's been. But yeah, we'll go all over it. We'll go the process, how you get into it. Possibly websites where you can view it. Show us your search history. Oh. I tell you what, I will if you do. I tell you what, Arugs, why don't we do that as our podcast? We just go through each other's search history. That's what I thought. But then again, once my search history gets that weird and I can justify it with the podcast, now when someone's like, oh, you looked up what? I'm like, podcast. 100% for this podcast. It's not my weird kink. I don't like she-males with, hunchbacks. I do kind of. Disfigure is one. I'm just gonna look through the list. I bet you all kinds of crazy stuff we can do, and I think it's gonna be like a really funny, informative podcast. I've said that 45 times. Dick waffles. Anyway, so it's Monday. Mondays suck, kind of. I will say it's gonna be a German dungeon porn. Yes. Probably not gonna do poo fetish. That's probably not gonna be an episode at least in the first month. Feel like we won't get any viewers for poo porn. Yeah, Jess, we can look at your search history. You don't search yet. Internet is for porn. That's why they made the internet. First it was telecommunications with the government, then porn. I mean, literally, those were the two functions it started with. It's how do I get naked pictures here to there without having to drive my dirty magazine box. Yeah. I'm too lazy to go buy a porno mag. Now I can do it from my couch. 100%. That I'm contemplating doing a Ask Dr. Miko stream segment on Mondays. Oh, I'd be all about that. I would watch the crap out of that. Um, and Sean is 100% right. It drives technology. VR only became VR like popular because of pornography. Do you know why Blu-ray beat out HD DVD? Porn. 100% porn. Porn latched onto Blu-ray, and then that's what took the industry off. It decides what becomes the next thing. And I always do first-hand research. It's where the business is at. I got tagged in a post on there. You made this. She snatched that. OnlyFans. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if my phone will show up. It's a store called OnlyFans. I was talking about OnlyFans ruining my ability to look at my Instagram at work. Because, like I said, I have several attractive friends who've created OnlyFans. Good on you. But, you know, it's like now I'm like, it looks like I just follow porn stars. And I'm like, no, I knew these people beforehand. I'm going to have so many doll friends. Ooh, real dolls. That's a fetish. I'll do that episode. That'll be a good episode. I knew them before porn. Yeah, I was one to I knew these people before porn. But it doesn't look like that. It just looks like all my friend, you know, like the only people I follow on Instagram are porn stars, which is true, but it's not fair. I knew them beforehand. Still okay with it though. Keep making them OnlyFans, and the best part is, dims the brakes when you hang with the cool kids. It is. And the best part is, I will have, I will be, when we start doing this podcast, I want to do special guests, and I'm going to contact my OnlyFriends fans and be like, hey, you can do promo on the podcast if you come talk about this weird fetish with us. I think that would be funny as shit. Get like Little Miss I Sell Booty Pics talking about like hardcore doll porn. And not like the real doll stuff, but like miniature dolls. Or diaper fetish. I'm going to get that diaper fetish going on. Real dolls are my shit. They creep me the hell out. They do doll masks. I've seen some weird shit. I'm just gonna. If you come, haha. If you come on my podcast, we'll promote it. And just because I think it would honestly be funny, I wanted to do a serious, like, I'll absolutely demo the price. I'll get a real doll. You can sponsor us. But I want to do ad reads. Like, I want to do legit ad reads for OnlyFans pages. Be like, are you tired of looking at boring butt pics? Well, look at these butt pics. Go to OnlyFans/butt pics. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Like, very serious ad reads for OnlyFans and people's porn sites and cash, links. No, I'll plug the hell out of people. I just think it would be really cool. I have done ad reads for all kinds of boring crap that I'm like, I would never use this. But porn ads, plug ads for porn, totally use that app. Browse OnlyFans. It's great for butt pics, feet pics, fan pics. I have an OnlyFans. It's just me looking for my keys. I could plug plugs. Have you tried Regency butt plugs? I'm trying it right now. So I think this is going to be a fun new podcast for us to do, and it's going to get real weird real fast, which I think is pretty much my social media alert when I go live anyway. It's going to get weird real fast. So, and like I said, it'll be hosted by me and Chit, but we will have guest stars on there, guest appearances. all sorts of crazy shenanigans, cool pictures. We may even, some of the tamer ones we'll try to actually do ourselves. And is already committed to doing splashing on camera. So thanks Arooks for volunteering to demonstrate splashing to the world. Who knows? Some of your friends who watch it might be real into splashing and be like, oh, this is the coolest thing you've ever done. Don't blow your weird too quickly. Sean, for every bit of weird I got, I can go weirder. For you think I can hit super weird, super fast, and you'll be like, can't get weirder than this. You're motherfucking wrong. I can get so much weirder. I can put the webcam on my feet or in my butt. I'll show Brown Eye. I don't care. I'm not going to show my butt. Well, butt cheeks maybe. Not Brown Eye. You're not going to see Sphinx. No Sphinx on the... This will be a Sphinx-free podcast. Unless we're talking about Sphinx. Show us how far the weird hole goes. It goes far. We will get in that weird hole. All the weird all the time. But, I mean, if this is not your thing, or if it is your thing, you should also check out, and I'm going to put this picture up here so you know about it. Where the fuck is it? Doing talking stuff, just talking about things, talking about stuff. While I get this picture up, you should check out the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs podcast. Can put that right there. Look at that. Ooh, product placement. For our Wednesday podcast, which is a lot of fun. We do various things. Last episode was This One Time at Con. I was in drag. I was wearing a flapper outfit, so it was Meeks. It was great. It was a really good stream. Oh, my beautiful wife is home. She's going to do weird searches with me, too. Like, we're going to lay in bed just looking up weird stuff.
No, I'm not.
And she's going to be like, ooh, do that one. I think I'm into that one.
No, I'm not.
And I'll be like, nobody likes moose knuckles. So, but yeah, every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m., we do the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs podcast. It's also very weird, very fun. We've done some crazy stuff, and we have more crazy stuff in the future. You make a lovely one. Thank you, Brett. I do. I love being a lady. I would love to do a musical episode of the podcast. It would be horrendous. It would be horrible. Jay would probably not be in that episode out of pure refusal. He'd be like, nope, not doing it. It's not happening, buddy. But it'd be fun to do a musical podcast where none of us can sing. I mean, I'm sure Meeks and Arooks can probably sing pretty well. Nev has a lovely voice. Me, not so much. It's just going to be utter garbage. Literal doo-doo water. So anyway, I think that's my stream. It's a fun chat stream. I waited for people to get home so I can do stuff. By the way, start watching The Boys. The Boys is a great show. It's everything you want to show. I'm going to watch episode 2 of season 2 tonight. I think I'm going to try to convince my wife. I'm going to beg her. Let's watch episode 2. The Boys is awesome. Ooh. Rich, I talked about the Dirty Dick Dozen on the stream last night. Donut dicks. That's a fetish. I'm sure somebody's into that. Donuts on your wiener. Just stacking them up like a ring toss game. And then tipping it off with like a cream filled one. People are into that. Yeah, they call it the Dirty Dick Dozen. Onion rings instead. We talked about onion rings, but onion rings, people get crazy for some donuts. I don't know how many people would I would probably eat donuts off a Wang if they're really good donuts. Maybe that should be the first episode. It might be. We don't know. If I can find it, maybe we'll do food fetish. Because I know that is a fetish. Food. Eating food, rubbing food on you, sploshing. We could do that in the sploshing episode too. Beans, stepping in beans. We're gonna do fun, cool stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and just kind of go about my Monday night. If you guys do come up with an idea of like stuff we should do for an episode of either the Weebs, the Dweebs, or the Interwebs, or Dinks with Kinks, leave me a comment. Tweet it at me at the Don Darrow. Because I would love for my Twitter feed to become nothing but people saying at the Don Darrow weird fetish. That would make me so happy. It'd make me a very happy boy if you just no context at the Don Darrow weird fetish, just randomly weird fetish. I'll know, and that's how we'll get my episode idea. So just remember Twitter at little at sign. The little A, the Don Darrow. Tweet me your ideas. If you don't have Twitter, get Twitter. I don't care. Borrow your mom's Twitter or your dad's Twitter or that girl you work next to that you kind of want to talk to but you're too shy to talk to. But you really should talk to her because she's probably into you too. And you just need a reason to talk to her. Now you have a reason. Can I borrow your Twitter to tweet at the Don Darrow a weird fetish? Yeah, well, Sean, you have Twitter. Now you can use it. You should use it. Tweet at the Don Darrow, just a weird fetish. And that's what I need in my life right now. I need that to become my Twitter feed. And tell your friends to do that too. Don't tell them why. Just say at the Don Darrow, go on Twitter, at the Don Darrow, and just tell them a really off the wall fetish. And that's what I want my week to be filled with. So tell your friends, tell your family, get your family together for your little Zoom call. Tell your grandma to break out her smartphone. You know she's got them. She's got to keep up with the grandkids. And tell her to tweet at the Don Darrow weird fetishes. And I will probably pick the first episode from that. If not, if I don't get any tweets and you guys all let me down and didn't tell your friends, and by tell I mean bully your friends, make them do it. You know, be me. I'm gonna make my friends do it. I'm bullying you to do it. So you bully your friends. You tell them. You say you get your ass on Twitter and you do this. And you rub that finger real close with their eyeball like that. And they'll do it. And that's how we're going to do it. But I think that's the end of my stream. Went on for almost an hour. I like it. Again, tweet us your ideas for either the Weebs, the Dweebs, the Interwebs, or our new podcast coming at 9:30 p.m. 9 p.m. on Saturday, or the Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. It's gonna be good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Literal doo-doo.